how tough is quartz? Quartz is rumored to be one of the toughest countertops you can buy. Today we're going to be running a series of tests to see if quartz is really as tough as people say it is. And by the end of this video, we're going to have destroyed 2 slabs of quartz. So for our first test, we've got a pot of boiling water that we're going to just set right on the countertop and see if it breaks the countertop. All right, we're going to set this right on. It seems to have endured the boiling water. So after about a minute of sitting on here, it didn't break, so now on to the next test. All right, so for our next test, so we're going to take this torch and I'm just going to drive it right into the center of the countertop in one precise spot and see if we can get it to crack or what other damage it does to it. So now I've got some horrible looking safety glasses and these things are bent out of shape, but in case it breaks. And it didn't do any cracking to it. I'm just gonna run it one more time. And there's nothing. No cracks. Now it did do some damage. It eroded the finish and it made a dark mark and it actually took off the finish completely here down to the actual stone. And that's very hot. So it withstood that test. All right, so we're gonna use the same piece of stone and we have a row of objects here. So we're gonna start with just a 10-pound dumbbell from as high as we can go here and just drop straight on top of it and then moving to heavier objects. Or maybe we won't move to heavier objects. Now, most likely this is weakened from the heat, but we're gonna put these sawhorses together and we're just gonna drop the objects anyway. Yeah, it didn't break. And now I'm gonna drop this box of chains. Oh boy, this thing's heavy. Anyway, didn't break. I mean, it broke the box, but it did in fact, withstand it. I do think that the crack here was mostly because it was weakened so much, but yeah. Ouch. All right, on to the next test. So we've got this axe here. I'm gonna turn it around and I'm just gonna start low and just drop it on and go higher and higher, and if it doesn't break, we'll swing. So it withheld on the first several swings there. Now we're gonna get it even closer. Do it again. It broke on that weak spot, and yeah. So an axe above your head with gravity will in fact break the quartz. Now let's get a fresh piece and go do the fun stuff. So now for the final test, we're going to be dropping it off this bucket onto a slab of concrete down there. So I'm just going to push it off and it's going to drop straight down and we're just going to see what happens. 3, 2, 1. Absolutely shattered. Well, now we know what happens to quartz when you use fire, when you drop things on it and what it can withstand, and also dropping it off of a skid loader bucket onto a slab of concrete.